welcome back to my channel. All right, so this is another celebrity reading, or public figure reading, I should say. So definitely I'm getting more into not just celebrity, but true crime readings and things of that nature, cold case readings. That's definitely something I'm very interested in. So let's get deep into it. And I did another true crime, the Carol Baskin readings. So go check those out. And we're going to get into more of that on this channel in regards to that, plus my celebrity readings that I like to do. But this one in particular that I'm doing, so the woman's name is Tamala Horsford. I believe, I hope I'm not mispronouncing her last name, but Tamala Horsford, she was a mother of 5, lived in Georgia, and some of you may recall her story. So she died in 2018, back in November of 2018, November 4th, I believe. It was her birthday, actually. So she was attending an adult slumber party, and the next day, her body was in the backyard, face down. I believe she was like kind of on the stairwell. She was unresponsive. At that point, she had died. Her body had went into rigor mortis at that point. So the 911 call was made by the house owner's, her friend's boyfriend. And what gets really tricky about the situation is people are wondering, like, okay, well, how did she fall off the balcony? She's a grown woman. Was she that drunk? What was going on? Was she murdered? Her family definitely believes that she was murdered. Definitely in reading her story, there's a lot of fishy things that it just doesn't sound right. It does sound like there was a lot of foul play. Doesn't sound like she may have been the cause of her own death. However, the police ruled it as an accidental death due to it's menthol, ethanol. Menthol, that's what's in cigarettes. Ethanol intoxication, which is pretty much alcohol intoxication. But then it stated it as acute alcohol intoxication. So it definitely got a bit weird. And the fact that when the boyfriend made the phone call to the police, he was kind of leading with it. He was the one who said that she was face down, unresponsive, and that she had a cut on her wrist, and they don't know if it was self-inflicted. And a lot of people, of course, were wondering, well, why would she try to kill herself at a party, And then, of course, the picture surfaced. She didn't look like she was in a state of self-harm or suicidal ideation, so that confused a lot of people. Then what made it even more suspicious is the fact that the boyfriend tampered with, he worked for the courts in Georgia. I forgot where in Georgia this occurred. However, though, he tampered with the file connected to Tamala. So people are also like, well, if this is truly an accident, why would the boyfriend need to tamper with the file? What did he take? I believe, did he take the file away? No. The file is still there, but definitely some things were changed around. And then because of that, things were either added or omitted that we don't know of. And then, yeah. So there's a lot going on with that. So as of recent, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that police are looking back into the case. And mind you, this happened in November 4th of 2018. It became, I believe, public knowledge, I want to say in December of that year, maybe a little bit after that, maybe in 2019. And so now they're re-looking into the case. So what I want to ask in regards to what happened to Tamala is, what happened to Tamala? Did she truly die by accident, being heavily intoxicated or acutely intoxicated, as they say, and just so happened to have slipped and fell off the balcony? But what happened to her? And more information in regards to what's going to happen in regards to her case. Now, so universe, thank you for the channel messages. What happened to Tamala? Thank you, Tamala higher self. Thank you, Tamala spirit guides. Thank you to the higher self and full insight of those who attended that party that night. I'm hearing sacrifice, you all. I'm hearing that maybe Tamala may have been a sacrifice. That is crazy. Universe, give us full and total insight. What happened to Tamala the night that she passed away? November 4th, 2018, at the slumber party. What happened to Tamala, truthfully, at the slumber party? What happened to Tamala, truthfully, at the slumber party? Did she truly kill herself? Was it an accident? Or was she murdered? What happened at this? Not the slumber party. Okay. It's a big chunk of cards. Give me 2 more cards, universe. What happened at the slumber party? All right. Bottom of the deck, we got the Ace of Pentacles. Something about they thought about burying her. They thought about burying her. Or something about unearth. Or maybe they had tried to bury her at one point, but they decided to unearth her. Something about being unearthed and buried is coming out. And something about, oh my gosh, you all, this is kind of sinister. Something too about, in regards to her body, like it was placed in the position that it was in. Something about her dying in the house. She died in the house. And then something about being dead for 3 hours, you all, before she was placed outside of the house. And then it's almost like I'm seeing some type of ritual that might have taken place too. Like it's really sinister what's coming out. Something about a sacrifice. That's what I heard. Give me 2 more cards, universe, in regards to this matter. What happened to Tamala at that party? Did she die by accident or was she murdered? That wants to come out. 1 more card. Did she die by accident or was she murdered? We have the Father of Coins or Father of Pentacles or King of Pentacles that came out in the reverse. There's something about being unearthed. And we're even getting more earth energy. Something about being unearthed or being in the earth, or even something about her arm, because she had many bruises on her body and they said it was due to the fall. But something about her arm, I just feel like she was like beaten or something like that. And at one point somebody was contemplating sawing off her arm. Definitely I should put a disclaimer in these types of readings, because I do get gruesome details when I go into these readings. But yeah, something about her arm. We have the Tower card that came out in the reverse. Yeah, you all, when she came, she had no idea what was in store for her. When she went there, it was already decided that this was going to be a murder. I'm feeling like a sacrifice. We have the Hermit card. Oh my gosh, you all, I'm hearing nobody's going to care. Like in regards to before she was murdered. So I am getting, yeah, she did not cause this death on herself. But I'm getting that when it happened, it's like somebody saying nobody's going to care. In regards to, she was a mother of 5. She wasn't wealthy. She was black. And it's the South. And this is definitely not to make anybody feel away, but this is the reality of how life is throughout different places in the world. Definitely in the United States of America. You get just craziness based on just different psychotic beliefs. And so this one, yeah, this feels like a sacrifice, most definitely. And it feels like they picked her because of the fact that she was a mother of 5. She wasn't wealthy. She was a black woman. And they felt that she wasn't going to be missed, because I'm getting that she met this friend in particular at work. And I'm getting that this friend, the friend whose house that she died in, that they would, kind of talk about different things, like almost like it feels like a cult even. It feels like a cult. But let's see what else is coming out. We have the 3 of Wands that came out in the upright. Yeah, this is about crossing over into the other side. We got the 2 of Wands that came out in the upright. Look, we got the 10 of Swords that came out in the reverse. We have the 9 of Wands. You all, okay, so this is crazy too. Something about, because I feel like she wasn't lured into the house. This wasn't something that was like blindly being lured into. Not when I say lured, she wasn't manipulated to go over there. It's just that in regards to, because I feel like she's almost was in on the energy that was there, but things got out of hand. That's what that feels like. Things got out of hand. Things became very sinister. But I feel like she knew of the energy that she was entering into. It wasn't a situation where, like I don't know if anybody has ever seen the movie Eyes Wide Shut. It's very strange. It was about orgies and secret societies. But that's what, and not the orgy part that's coming through, but the secret society part. Like, it's like something ritualistic was taking place that night, in a sense. And maybe not traditional ritualistic, like when you think of ritualistic or what they put in Hollywood movies, but something was taking place and she knew of it. Because I'm also getting something that drugs were involved too, or there were drugs there at the party. Some type of initiation. That's what that feels like. And I feel like that cut too. Some type of initiation and things went wrong. Or she wasn't truly informed of what this initiation was. We have the death card, and every time I'm speaking of someone that passed, this death card came in. Yeah, but definitely this was something that was already planned for her. And I feel like she was sold whatever this situation was in a different way. Like, oh, I'm going to throw you a birthday party. Definitely in regards to this woman who owned the house, she pretended to be a best friend. That's what's coming out. She pretended to be a best friend, but she always had sinister, just something very sinister about this, you all. Like, there was always plans, like almost like this group was looking for like someone to sacrifice, a mark. Then we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, you all. Unless Tamala knew to run away that night, this was always fated to be an ending, because she came in as a sacrifice. And I guess in a sense was lured under false pretenses of thinking that she was going to be a part of something. Because I almost feel like the energy that's coming through, and this is not to disrespect the witches community or pagan community or Wiccan community or things of that nature, non-traditional means of divination and beliefs, because definitely I believe in the non-traditional as well as the traditional, but this is something else, you all. Like, this is not the energy of, these are my, because non-traditional doesn't mean evil. Non-traditional means exactly what it is, non-traditional, and meaning not the widespread accepted version of belief systems that we know of. So this was something where she thought she was getting involved with, like how tarot is a non-traditional form of seeking information and being provided information. But in no means is this tarot, you watch this video and, something terrible is going to happen to you or your loved ones. No. And that's what she felt like she was going into, something like, being made or shown something deeper or something that she was into, like a secret society. But what she did not know was that in the secret society, she was the sacrificial lamb. So definitely, and there were different ways in which that this was going to occur. They were thinking about drugging her. I'm not getting that she did drugs whatsoever. And even in the amount of alcohol, I'm not getting that she wanted to be drunk. Like that, I'm not getting that she wanted to be drunk. I'm getting that the alcohol amount that they found in her system was so low that it's like, no, I'm not even getting that. Honestly, you all, I'm not getting that she fell off a balcony. I'm not. I'm getting that her body was placed in a way to make it look like she fell off a balcony, but I'm getting that she was beaten. And then her body was placed in, in a position to make it look like as if she fell. And I'm getting that the persons who attended this party definitely had those type of insights. I'm even getting that people Googled how to make this thing happen. And then furthermore, what I'm getting is that her body was removed from the home 3 hours after she had passed away, because there something about rigor mortis has set in, but her body was placed on the steps 3 hours after she had passed away. We have the Wheel of Fortune that came out in the reverse, or Aunt Caroline. And Aunt Caroline, this the figure that's mentioned here, and she was a true a real life person. In fact, the creator of this tarot deck, and I love this tarot deck, by the way. This is the Hoodoo Tarot. Based this tarot deck on many prominent figures in divination and spirituality. I feel like too, the energy that I'm getting from Aunt Caroline in regards to being blinded to what was really going to happen to her. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, signifying that this was going to be an unfortunate event for her. This was the beginning of her demise, unfortunately. And then we have the High Priestess, definitely inner knowing, higher knowing, Miss Ida, the summoning, the mysterious. Look what's happening in the image right here, and that it happened at night. Yeah, you all, this was definitely a setup, something that happened that was ritualistic, something that definitely got out of hand, and something, well, not out of hand in regards to those who knew what was going to happen, but she had no idea. And in a sense, yeah, it was lured there under false pretenses, not in regards to not wanting to be a part of whatever ritualistic, occult-like situation that was going down, or esoteric situation that was going down, I should say, because that's how it was sold to her. But not knowing that she was the subject. She was brought to that party for a sinister reason. And so, yeah, that's what's coming through. Some type of ritualistic thing, sacrifice. And yeah, unfortunately, she was the one, and she was chosen because the woman who pretended to be her friend felt that she wouldn't be missed because of different socioeconomic. The fact that she was a black woman with 5 kids and was not part of any upper echelons, did not have, bunches of money and things of that nature. Will there be justice in regards to Tamala? Universe, give us an answer. Will anyone be convicted in regards to Tamala's death? 3 cards. Will anyone be convicted for Tamala's death? Will anyone be convicted for Tamala's death? Anyone be convicted for Tamala's death? We have the Ace of Baskets. That's the Ace of Cups. Her family's not going to give up until they get justice. Her family's not going to give up. And that's also what I'm getting in regards to why this case is being talked about again. Her family's not going to give up. They are going to shine light. They are using this portal of energy that has been opened with the recent things that's been going on. This portal of energy that's been opened in 2020. This portal of energy that's been opened with Black Lives Matter and just bringing injustice to the forefront. They're going to use this. So they're not giving up. They're not giving up. And because of that, something's going to happen in regards to. But we have the 3 of coins that came out in the upright. We have the Mother of Baskets that came out in the upright. I'm getting that also they may be, maybe even the family might be going to divination practitioners to see if there's something that can be said and shown and light shed on the situation. We have the Chariot that came out in the reverse, and we have the Hanged Man. So as of right now, I'm getting that there's going to be a stalling. There's going to be a stalling. This won't be a cold case forever, but I am getting the energy that there's going to be a stalling and convicting someone for quite a while. And the number that's coming out is 20 years. Her family's not going to give up, though. And hopefully, of course, tarot's never finite. And for the sake of the video, alleged, tarot, alleged. Just got to say that. But yeah, I'm not getting that they're going to, because I'm getting that the case is going to grow cold again too, because there's not going to be enough evidence to connect, because the more time that goes past, there's less means to actually investigate in regards to something. Yeah. This is going to remain a cold case for a little bit longer. But however, though, in regards to universal justice and karma, it is going to come down on guilty parties. But the family's not going to give up. They're not going to give up until they feel that they have truly uncovered the truth in regards to what happened to Tamala. So that's what's coming through. All right, you all, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comment section below, and let me know your thoughts on this. Do you remember this story in particular? And if so, yeah, let me know your thoughts on it. If you like a personal reading, private consultation, or coaching session, please check out the pinned comment below as well as the description box below. Visit me on my website at wanderingsparrowtarot.com, as well as follow me on Instagram at wanderingsparrowtarot. Like, comment, share, subscribe, you all, and I thank you so much for your energy. Peace and blessings. Goodbye.